One question for you. We've been outside for the last 3 days and with some protesters, and really there haven't been that many of them, and the ones that have been out there have not been as big as what the media made it sound like in the beginning.
I think people, can we stop walking and just stand? I think people were really concerned because I think obviously the mood of the country is very, I think people are angry and upset, and there have been a lot of these protests across the country, but I think the perimeter has been so expanded and carefully policed, and I think as a result the protests have been far away from the convention center, and I think as a result they've really decreased in size.
It was so interesting you say that. I just left the hotel and I'm watching real quick to catch up on the news, what's happening, and there was supposed to be a protest of doctors who didn't like Donald. Doctors against Donald, I don't know, take a pick, whatever it was called. And then they go to the reporter and there's no one there. There was no one at the protest. None of the doctors against Donald showed up. But to your point, if there's somebody that wants to get TV time, he's going to see that and go right to the spot. It definitely is something, and I think the press needs to be way responsible with stuff like that, because a lot of it's inflammatory. A lot of the racism that you hear about is inflammatory. It's inflammatory rhetoric, and it comes out of the media, so they should be more careful.
Do you think that these protests, I mean, you see a lot of them on the media, do you think that they are over-sensationalized by the media and that it's hyped up to be worse than it actually is?
You know, I mean, not here, I don't think, in Cleveland. As far as I can tell, you know, I've been so busy doing my own coverage, I haven't really watched that much of what's been going on, and I think it's died down, you know, as the week has gone on. So, you know, I think you can't, you know, it's dangerous to call them, you know, describe the media, it is not monolithic. So I don't know what you're talking about in terms of some of the sensationalism, because I haven't really seen that.
It's a great question. It's all about ratings, isn't it? It's all about, they put, you know, they'll put Donald on, they put Mr. Trump on, and then Mr. Trump, I thought, played the media perfectly. He knew exactly what he was doing. And he went out and he got all that publicity. And then I think somebody said it on my show, the media got mad at themselves for giving Donald, look what, you know, he may very well be and could very well be the next president of the United States. The media is very, very powerful. And it's great that what the Media Research Center does is very, very important in that regard. Just keeping a watch on everything. Because you know what, when my kids watch it, they'll say things to me and they'll come off of the narrative of the mainstream media. And that's dangerous.
Thank you.